Morning. Just been on trail now for 40 minutes. It's been a heck of a downhill as usual, coming down from Garfield Ridge Shelter. Just sitting here waiting right now. It's a pretty tricky downhill right here by me, and I'm just waiting for Chillin to get here. It's been the whole whites is not going up as a problem, and the whites is coming down. That's been the whole issue with the whites. You always hear about how hard the whites are, but nobody says that the hardness is all coming down. It's not going up. But anyway, today we're supposed to go to Ethan Pond Shelter. It is a 14 point something, 14.1, 14.6, somewhere in there. But we'll see. There's a couple of bailouts. You got a couple of huts and Appalachian Trail and Flying J. We're talking this morning about maybe staying at one of those huts if it gets too late in the day. And it was supposed to rain today, but forecast now calls for cloudy all day and not much rain, a little bit, not much. So that's good. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, the trail's so wet. I don't know what rain would do to it, but this is one of our biggest days other than the Kingsman's, but we were slack packing that, so we're full packs right now. So this is one of our biggest days in the whites, and hopefully we get through this day, no problem today. The campsite last night, or the Garfield Ridge campsite last night, the shelter was packed, and there was just tons of people there, a lot of weekend people. It's going to be the same thing. It's Saturday. So the Ethan Pond Shelter is right on a pond. It's a nice shelter, and it only holds 6 or 8 people, I think, something like that. And I don't know how many campsites they have, how many platforms. And we got a ton of people. Everybody who was up here last night, all the thru hikers anyway, are all headed to Ethan Pond, except for, I think, just a couple. And then plus the Ethan Pond's only 3 miles from the road, so a 3-mile hike up. And I'm sure we're going to see, there was a big group of a YMCA group here last night, and I'm sure we're going to see that a lot through the rest of the whites. So luckily we've only got 1, 2, 3, like 4 days left, 5 days left of actually hiking the whites. So, and 3 of those are staying at AMC Highland Center, the Laker Cloud Hut, and then Pinkham Notch at Joe Dodge Lodge. So we got the campsite tonight, and then we got the Imp campsite going over the Wildcats, and I believe that's it, and then into Gorham. So we only got 2 more campsites tonight in Imp, in the whites. So anyway, I feel really good, really, really good. I mean, yesterday was a tiring day, 10.1, but I feel really good. So I'm pretty sure, I'm going to make it to 14 today. Whether I get a campsite there or not, I don't know. If I don't get a campsite there, I may just do the 3 down to Highland Center and stay there the night, and then tomorrow night as well. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping to get a campsite. So anyway, head north. I will try to come back and do a closeout video this afternoon. Was going to do one yesterday when I got to the shelter though, or the campsite. It was just packed. There was just people everywhere. So anyway, have a good day. Talk to you later. That's the one we're going up this morning. I think it's our biggest climb of the day, hopefully. All right, we're at the junction. I believe from here, I'll check my far out in a second, but I believe from here, I know we go that way, but we start climbing. Can't remember what mountain it is. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, so from this point here, we're climbing up South Twin. It's a good climb, but it shouldn't be an all-day type climb. It should be hour and a half to get up there. So I will show you the view if there's any when we get to the top. It's cleared up a little bit, but it's still a bit misty around the mountains, so we'll see. It looks like it's clearing up out there, so I should get a halfway decent view up on South Twin. All right, see you up there in a bit. Galehead Hut. Gonna be the first hut. we try getting a pastry at. See what happens. Whew. That's where he came from yesterday over there. Lafayette is in the clouds. So I think that's the one we're camped below right there. Like I say, Lafayette and all the Franconia Ridge in the clouds today. Just came up South Twin. We're up on South Twin Mountain. It's the lone big mountain for the day. But I have heard it doesn't get that much easier. Ooh, that's Big Mountains over there. That's where we're headed tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Washington up there. Past Bar Harbor.
Yeah. My wife and I spent a little bit of time on Deer Isle.
Oh yeah.
And then Blue Hill Well.
That's interesting coming down those. That way. View AT that way. Pretty crazy looking. It's almost like I'm hiking in Idaho now. This rock's here, and then up this way, a big cliff face. Pretty neat. Where has this trail been this whole time in New Hampshire? I'm really loving this today. It was tough going up and over, coming over from was it Garfield Ridge. Again, it's just straight up and straight down, and the descent down to Zealand Falls Hut's crazy, like everything else here in New Hampshire. And that's what really takes it out of you. Those descents just wipe me out. I mean, having some trail like this every once in a while, it wouldn't kill them. And I'm really happy for it right now. Haven't had a bridge in a while. Huh. Ooh. My legs are tired. A little bit of red in the water.